Hey guys, it's Vicki Aubin, the Rockin career coach here, your career transition co-pilot, and welcome to another episode of Amped Career TV to help you unleash your inner rock star. So basically, if you're an aspiring passion-driven professional who is looking to make a big career transition, but you're feeling stuck in a rut and you want to make your escape, but you don't know how, then you've come to the right place. So, in this week's episode of Career TV, we've got viewer Q&A. And today's question comes to us from Nikki from Singapore. We've got a global viewer. Hey Nikki, how's it going? Thank you so much for writing in. Nikki wrote into me and wanted to know, what's one thing I can do consistently to move myself to a new career in a new city? Nikki, that's an excellent question, and actually congrats on that big endeavor of yours. I hope it's going well. So Nikki, how I'd answer that question is this. There's a lot of things that you can be doing ahead of time to really lay a solid foundation and groundwork. Now, depending on how far you're looking to make that transition to, geographic-wise, I'm not sure, but either way, you can be doing a lot where you are right now. So, from a couple different levels. First, you want to be doing your research first and foremost, more than anything. That's going to inform your future decisions, such as doing basic research about that city or country that you're planning to move to. What's the culture and the lifestyle and the economy like there? How do you need to budget accordingly? And in turn, what should your salary expectations be in that new market? That's one of the first things to think about. Number two, what are some ways you can start integrating and networking yourself out there in that new market without even being there yet necessarily? So in other words, what's your target industry? Are there a few target companies that you really ideally would like to work for? So you want to start making your inroads into those niches right now. And you can do that in a number of different ways. You could look at your LinkedIn network and see if you have some people perhaps in your network who are already there on the ground that you could chat with, perhaps for an informational interview to learn more. Perhaps you have common people who are common connections with you and some other folks on LinkedIn who you'd really like to talk to. You could have that introduction made so you could get some valuable information from them. And you could also do two other things. Look for opportunities to get involved in that job market on the ground, in that industry, in that sector. So for example, whatever that industry is that you're going into, take a look around on the web and see what are some industry or trade associations or organizations that are affiliated with that sector. And what are some opportunities for you to start getting involved in that organization? Do they have networking events, perhaps in your current city, where they could refer you to people in the new city? Perhaps there are meetup groups, perhaps there are conferences or seminars or whatever it might be that is geared towards your industry that's relating to the new city that you want to be in. These are great opportunities for you to kind of lay the groundwork and start getting your name out there and making connections in that industry. Because one thing I've always said is that anybody who you meet, they might not be a direct connection that you're looking for, but they can be a very valuable connector to other people who you do want to get in front of. And you want to get in front of people who can say yes to you, right? Exactly. So Nikki, those are probably my top choices of things that you can start doing right now. And if you're close enough to actually go back and forth geographically, that's even more helpful, but you don't have to be doing that. But again, laying that groundwork right now, getting your name out there, knowing who the players are, and then knowing where you need to go to get yourself in front of as many people who can say yes to you. So Nikki, I hope this was really helpful. For any of you all out there, if you enjoyed this tip and you want to see more just like it on all things career transition related, then I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel here. And do you have a burning question of your own that you'd love to have answered around some aspect of your career transition? Whether it's your job search strategy, LinkedIn interviewing, how to assess and market your juiciest transferable skills and strengths? If so, I want to know about it. And you can ask it to me through my private Facebook community. So I want you to go ahead and join that right now. We can stay connected. So thanks again for watching. This has been Vicki Aubin, the Rockin Career Coach, and I'll see you on the next episode of Amped TV.